Conditionals. Are they as difficult as everybody thinks? Maybe not. Let's have a look at this video. First of all, you should know that conditionals have the if-then power. But what does this mean? Well, in all conditionals we have two parts, the if, the condition, and the consequence. For example, if you watch this video, you will learn conditionals easily. But be careful, because although we usually study them in this order, if and then the consequence, we can change them. And you can say, for example, you will learn conditionals easily if you watch this video. How many conditionals are there? There are 4 conditionals, but not 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, this is weird because we have type 0, 1, 2, and 3. So let's have a look at them. Conditional type 0, it's to talk about the real truth. The structure is in the if part, we need a present, usually present simple, and in the consequence, another present. It talks about usually facts. For example, if you heat water up to 100 degrees, it boils. Yes, you can do this experiment. That's true. Or it's because we want to express that we're 100% sure of something. For example, if you don't study, you don't learn. And I'm sorry to tell you, but that's true. What about conditional type 1? Well, it's to talk about something that may be possible. The structure is in the if part a present, usually present simple, and in the consequence will or another kind of future, but usually it's will. This is the standard. For example, if you finish your homework, I will let you play video games. Or, if mom sees this mess, she'll be angry. And that's a real possibility. It's possible. Conditional type number 2 talks about something which is improbable. It may happen, of course, but we don't think so. The structure is in the if part, there is a past, usually past simple, and then we have the real conditional, would, of course, plus infinitive. For example, if you were a millionaire, would you buy a yacht? And yes, we can also use questions, of course. Or, if I had a superpower, I would like to fly. But it's very improbable. And now let's go to my favorite one, conditional type number 3. Okay, I love it because the use is very, very easy, because it talks about something which is impossible. Why? Because it talks about the past. And I'm sorry, but we cannot change the past, so it is impossible. But the structure is a nightmare. We need if plus past perfect. Yes, let's remember past perfect is built with had plus third column, or past participle as you prefer. And in the consequence you have would plus have plus another third column, another past participle. That is the perfect form of would. So yes, it's a long and complex structure, I know. So you should have at least a B1 plus level or even a B2 to build correctly and use correctly this conditional. Don't worry. For example, if you had come to the concert, you would have had a great time. It's a pity, but you didn't come. Okay, the concert was in the past. We cannot change the past. For example, if we say, if you had told me about the party, I would have gone. Okay, but you didn't tell me anything. I was a bit angry. So what about the summary? The four conditionals are type 0, if plus present, in the consequence another present. It talks about something which is 100% sure. Type 1, if plus present, in the consequence will. It talks about something which is possible. Type number 2, if plus past, and the consequence would. It talks about something which is improbable. And type number 3, if plus had plus a third column, and in the consequence would plus have plus third column, and it talks about something which is impossible. And remember, as I always say, even if you know the structures, you may not know conditionals. Maybe you don't know how to use them correctly. But I can assure you that if you don't know the structures, it's for sure that you don't know conditionals. And yes, these sentences are also conditionals. And I can tell you this one with a 0 type because I'm 100% sure that if you don't know the structures, you don't know conditionals. So please study them. Remember that this is English Express. So if you want to know more about conditionals, you have a longer video with explanations in Spanish and more examples in this other link. Recordad que también tenéis en el canal otro vídeo con explicaciones en español mucho más detallado y con muchos más ejemplos. Os dejo por aquí el enlace. Okay, so bye for now. Give me your like if you liked this video and see you in our next video. Enjoy your English!